Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. Today's topic is a dental practice sale continues to be non-recourse to the seller. So we'll get into what that means in a moment. Excuse me, I'll put the sunglasses on. New Jersey's very bright today. Anyway, as you know, we are in over 20 states now. We have our 10 employees, and we are still available to you 363 days a year from 8 a.m. East Coast time till 9 p.m. Our phone number is 201-663-0935, and our website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. But please call us. Everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes. It's not legal or business advice. So, and also those of you that are interested in selling to a DSO, please give us a call because we know who they all are. And on top of that, they all work closely with us. A lot of changes going on, a lot of consolidation. Some of them you should stay away from.
Police reported ahead.
Often they will pay our commission, so there's no commission to you. And when you work with us, if it's a large DSO sale, often we will get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So call us. You really don't have anything to lose. So now a dental transaction, you've got to understand something. This is not like a transaction or a service business that you could simply say, well, I wasn't happy, so I want to give back the dental office and give me back my money. It doesn't work that way, okay? It is non-recourse. Once you buy it, that's it. So obviously you have to do your due diligence. Your attorney will do that for you. You will do that. Your bank will do that. So you know at least what you're getting into. Now, if there's a situation where they gave you fraudulent information, that's a different story, because now what you do in that situation with fraudulent information is you have to initiate a lawsuit, unfortunately. And rarely does that happen, but that's what you have to do. It's still a non-recourse type of situation. It's not, you can't say, give me my money back. You have to resort to a lawsuit. So you want to avoid that, make sure this is the right practice for you. We attempt to make sure the information is factual, but still ultimately is you and your attorney and your bank have to confirm that everything you're about to purchase and all the records and so forth are legitimate. You know, you've got to do your research. You should go in there and do an audit on the records and the charts. Generally, you can't work there before you buy it, but sometimes you can do a half-day observation here or there. But since 99.75% of dental practices are successful, and they work out very well for all parties involved. The failure rate of a dental office is extremely low. In fact, one of the banks said that their success rate is 99.75%. Banks will still finance 100% of the deal only because the failure rate is so slow. So you've got to get in there and understand you're going to do fantastic. You will do well. I mean, you can even open a practice from scratch now and it should be successful, but you're going to be far better, higher success if you purchase an existing dental practice.
Police reported ahead.
Sort of that. If you purchase existing dental practice. So you have to understand it is non-recourse. Okay, that's just the way it is, and will continue to be that way. It will probably not change at all, and you have to be sure of your practice. But you don't have to worry, since the success rate is so high, you will do very well. Even generally, under the worst of circumstances, you will still do very well with it, and you will be successful on top of that. And it will work out for you. We do advocate, as you know, get the dental attorney, because they've seen so many dental practices for sale before. They've done so much research on this. They've seen so many transactions between your dental attorney and your dental bank. Generally, they can find something. Now, The one practice that has a somewhat more challenging transition is unfortunately, some of the ethnic practices. But those doctors usually mention that, you should stay within the same ethnicity. Sometimes that happens. Unfortunately, they don't transition as well, but that's rare because the selling doctor will inform you. You have to maintain it. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. But historically, there's no problems. Now, if you go in and you fire all the staff immediately, that's crazy to do that, especially since staff are so hard to find. Staff is the link to the past. You don't ever want to do that. I've heard some of these consultants say, get rid of the staff. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, if things aren't working out, I guess as time goes on, you may change some of the staff members in 6 months to a year or something, but initially, you've got to have a link to the past initially, and so you have continuity of care. A patient comes in, they want to feel comfortable, they talk to the front desk. Front desk knows them, I have a topic of conversation, you maintain staff. Then, if you have an office that's 80-90% PPO, you don't overnight say, we are now becoming a fee-for-service only. We're not accepting your insurance. I don't think that's a good idea. That could be a problem for you. Suddenly, you're not accepting their insurance, and this is an 80-90% PPO office. Not a good idea. I mean, it could drive the practice down. You shouldn't do those things. But under most circumstances, you will not have a problem. This is a non-recourse type of situation. You buy it, and you will be successful with it, but you shouldn't run into any problems at all. It should work out well for you, and you will be very successful in it. All right, so we have, if you're happy with this information, hit the subscribe button, because every time we do these, you're going to get a notation on your phone that we've just done another YouTube video. And I think we're up to over 410 now. And I hope you find the information. We try to give you the information right from as it's happening from the street. So please stay in contact, and you're going to be all right. Thank you.